41 is the IPAKA sound. Borrowed words are explicitly marked with the face-speaking pictograph prefix ka or 41. This allows the loan words to be correctly pronounced and spelled rather than forcing a word into the limited alphabet. So car becomes face pictograph car, ka car, or 41 car. Using vocabulary from other languages directly makes the language easier to learn. You already can use your native vocabulary, assuming whoever you are communicating with can also use that language too. Because we live in a time when AI translators are normal and easily available. Both you and the party you are communicating with do not necessarily need to know the language you are borrowing from. You can just copy and paste. For example, I do not know Zulu, but Google says umguaco is road, and Google will tell you the same. If loaning words from the same language, just place face pictograph or 41 in front of the language name and all borrowed words will be assumed to be from that language. This rule is a compactor rule it decreases size. A sentence needs to be like the English rule. Acronym word creation. So if 41 English, then all future loan words in the reading order would be assumed to be in English unless stated. If 41 came before another language name, then that language would take over. If you wanted to clear the assumed language, then 41 space 0 1 2 3. We still need vocabulary with no borrowed words. The borrowed words interfere with mathematical manipulation, so communicators might start out with a shared borrowed vocabulary, and then migrate to the canon vocabulary. Then migrate to a non-canon vocabulary. The face pictograph is the word 41 and belongs to a set of morphemes, paraphrases that are 2 letters long and have a vowel and a consonant. All the word parts morphemes such as 41 are separated or not separated by a white space. Context of meaning of the words prevents mix-ups, but this should be planned by the speaker to prevent this. This makes word searching really hard for computers that don't do context well, but only slightly difficult for humans. Humans can omit whole words and not lose meaning. Even still, without white space should be done rarely. Just enough to wreck word search attacks. Filling in white spaces with 0, 2, or 3, normally with if the space in a letter stream is in between a non-white space letter. Just randomly use 0, 2, or 3. For ease of teaching, I will use 0 for spaces, unless I can't. If the space is next to a 0, 2, or 3, just randomly use one of the other two. This brings us to when the space is between 2 other white space letters. 0 space 2 must become 0 3 2. Don't worry, 0 1 2 3 has a method that will knock out this predictable, easy to find pattern. We will get to it in the future. 2 space 0 must become 2 3 0. 3 space 0 becomes 3 2 0. 3 space 2 predictably becomes 3 0 2. 0 space 3 becomes 0 2 3. 2 space 3 becomes 2 0 3. 2 space 2 becomes 202 or 232 randomly. 3 space 3 randomly becomes 323 or 303. 0 space 0 becomes 020 or 030 randomly. Optionally, you could put randomly more than necessary white spaces in. That could make it easier to read but longer. However, 2 white spaces together should be avoided, as this could be mistaken for some words. This brings us to another security feature. You know, I am sending you 2 numbers under 99,999. 12035 43021. I remove the white spaces and it becomes 12,035,043,021. Then you try to add the white spaces back in and it becomes 1235 4321 or 12350430021 or 12035 43021 or 12,035,043,21 or 12,035,043,021 or 12035 4321 or 12354 43021 and so on. You need the context knowledge that I am sending you 2 numbers under 5 nines. This context problem is really easy for a human to pick out what ones make sense and really hard for a computer. As a human, you can read misspellings. Your brain may not be configured to do this with the 0, 1, 2, 3 language yet, but because you can do it in natural language, you could eventually do it in 0, 1, 2, 3. Dot notation is the suit of Diamond's pictograph. It is pronounced IPAUD and can be written 2F. Dot notation is used in many C-family programming languages. It will join two or more words. It means look inside a word Y for word X. It is used like this: Y, then the suit of Diamond's pictograph, then X, because everything can be represented with the 16 letters. It can also be used like this: Y space 2F space X. So example of dot notation is face pictograph français, suit of Diamond's pictograph, face pictograph. Bonjour. It could also be written 41 space français space 2F space 41 space bonjour. This enables borrowed words from multiple languages in the same sentence. The freedom to use all words from all languages, from all times, means we have increased the state space that much. The dot notation pictograph can also be useful in ownership, my friends. Cat's paws claws sharp is the same as face pictograph English. Space hex number B dot notation friend dot notation cat dot notation paw dot notation claw space 7 space sharp. This directly translates to I am using English words. Lookin' I for friend, lookin' friend for cat, lookin' cat for paw, lookin' paw for claw. That said claw is sharp. You could use this for anything the cat might contain, such as its color, or as its ability to climb. USA dot notation. Nuke dot notation explode at 25 megatons. These examples have been simplified to teach the language. What's important now is you learn the concepts over learning how to correctly say something. My friends, cat's paws claw could also be said B space 2F space friend 2F, cat 2F, paw 2F claw.